Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm happy to be here with you. I'm Rachel, and I am going to talk a little bit today about a concept called earthing. This may be something that you're very familiar with. It may be something that you do, but you don't know it has a name. So I'm particularly going to talk about how we can do earthing even when the weather doesn't cooperate with us. Because as we come into spring, wherever you are, obviously, is vastly different. So you may have different opportunities. So I'll give you a couple of options, but including an option for when the weather is inclement. So earthing is really just about reconnecting with the energy of the earth. It is mostly a way to just recharge, basically. Obviously we evolved much closer to the earth, much closer to the rhythms of the day and nature. But now we spend a lot of time indoors sitting at our computers. We spend a lot of time commuting. If we're outside, we're, like we was talking with my sister the other day, and it was like, yep, all I do is wake up in my house and get out in my car and drive to work and sit inside work and then do the same in reverse. And after a long day, you don't always have the energy to get back outside. So one of the things that we can do is just deliberately spend some time recharging in nature. So there are a few ways that we can do it. The most classic way is to just take your shoes off and go barefoot outside. At least 30 minutes. An hour is probably great. And obviously, the more often we can do this, the better. But at least 30 minutes when you're just feeling like, oh, you need a recharge. So barefoot on the ground, in the grass. This will be easier as the weather gets better. And of course, wherever you are, this may be available to you. So of course, get out there and get your toes in some grass, in some sand, whatever floats your boat. If you are tough, get out there and, in the woods and step on things and just let the energy of the earth get inside of you. There is actually energy out there, right? There is energy in on our planet, in our earth, and we need to connect with it, not through carpet and cement, and you know what I mean. And so, getting out there and getting your feet firmly on the ground. Another way you can do this is to get in water, whether it's a lake or the ocean. That same kind of good energy. So that's another lovely thing if you have access to that. The third thing I'm going to share is what to do if, like me, even though we're getting close to spring here, it's still pretty cold out, so you do not want your little bare tootsies out on the freezing cold ground. One of the things that you can do is go and find a big old tree. And, and even if it's really super cold, you can take your gloves off for a little bit. But put your hand on that tree trunk and just feel it. Just really absorb that energy. That tree is rooted into the ground. That tree is coming up out of that ground. And so it's pulling up all of that energy. It's alive and it is full of that energy. So that is something you can do all year round for the most part. I mean, if it's like, below zero, maybe, do it a little bit at a time. But that's something that I have been taking advantage of in the colder weather. And that's pretty marvelous. Plus, it's a fun way to bring some mindfulness in as you feel the texture of the tree trunk, as you connect with it. It's a real moment of beautiful mindfulness in addition to just getting recharged by the natural world. So I hope you will set aside a little time in your busy schedule to get earthing. That energy is amazing. And especially for those of us who really connect with the natural world, it is vital. So for everyone, get out, do it, do what you can as you can, and enjoy getting recharged. All right, that's it till next time. Hit the subscribe button if you want to know when new videos come out. And until then, get your toes and or your fingers into the natural world.